What are nature's rules for expanding parks and protected areas? Rule number 1, reconciliation and decolonization. Establishing new protected areas must be centered around the vision of Indigenous peoples, as the lands and waters considered for protection are their traditional territories. As a society, we are working on reconciliation, which includes decolonizing land use discussions and putting decision-making back into the hands of these nations. Each of the 63 First Nations in Manitoba will require the time and resources to articulate a community vision for protected areas on their territory. Creating a new Deputy Minister for Indigenous Protected and Conserved Areas will signal that the 30 by 30 goal is a priority for this government. Fundamentally, engaging in land use discussions with First Nations and Métis communities requires a good relationship between governments. When governments come calling to grow the protected areas network, First Nations will rightly ask about the underfunding of housing, education, and clean water. We need to address these injustices as the protected areas goals are met. This will help solve other societal issues and create a better, more just country. In an effort to decolonize, existing parks and new protected areas need Indigenous guardians added to ensure they feature stories from First Nations as well as offer employment potential to community members. Across the country, Indigenous guardian programs are established and growing, and that work needs to increase in Manitoba. Hollow Water First Nation community members are proposing new protected regions, including Rice River. In western Manitoba, several First Nations are examining the proposed Elder Mike Brass protected area in the Kettle Hills region. Proposals are being made by First Nations. Now, the government needs to fulfill the vision.